Understanding telephone-oriented attack delivery, TOAD, and how to protect yourself. With the rise of cyber threats, attackers are constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities in both digital and human security. One of the increasingly sophisticated methods being used today is telephone-oriented attack delivery, TOAD. This type of attack targets individuals and organizations by combining traditional telephone scams with modern cyber attack techniques, making it a formidable threat. What is TOAD? TOAD refers to a phishing technique where attackers use telephone calls as the primary means of delivering a payload or initiating a malicious action. Unlike email phishing, which relies on deceptive emails, TOAD typically involves direct interaction between the attacker and the target through phone calls. These attacks often aim to exploit human vulnerabilities, such as fear, trust, or urgency. The attacker's goal is to either gain personal or financial information, trick the target into performing specific actions, e.g., clicking a link, installing malware, or providing access credentials. Lead the victim to a website or system that further facilitates exploitation, like credential harvesting or downloading malware. How TOAD attacks work. Initial contact. The attacker calls the victim, often using caller ID spoofing to appear as a legitimate or trusted number. They may impersonate a bank, tech support, government agency, or even a coworker. Social engineering. During the call, attackers use social engineering tactics to manipulate the target into giving away sensitive information or taking a specific action. They might claim there's an urgent issue with the target's bank account, computer, or tax information that requires immediate attention. Action delivery. Once trust is established or fear is instilled, the attacker directs the victim to perform an action. This could be clicking on a link sent via email or text, installing software for remote technical support, which is actually malware, providing login credentials for important accounts. Escalation of attack. After the initial success, attackers may escalate the attack by installing more malware, stealing more data, or locking the victim out of their accounts for ransom. Types of TOAD attacks. Tech support scams. Attackers impersonate tech support professionals, claiming your computer has a virus or issue and guiding you to install harmful software. Banking scams. Callers claim to be from your bank, alerting you to suspicious activity and requesting account details to resolve the problem. Government scams. Impersonators claim to be government officials from agencies such as the IRS or Social Security Administration, stating you owe taxes or face legal consequences. Business impersonation. In business settings, attackers may impersonate executives or IT staff, requesting employees share sensitive data, transfer money, or provide credentials for business systems. How to protect yourself from TOAD attacks. 1. Verify caller identity. Never trust the phone number displayed on your caller ID. Attackers can easily spoof phone numbers to make them appear legitimate. If you receive a suspicious call, hang up and contact the company or agency directly using official contact details found on their website or through another verified source. 2. Be wary of urgent requests. TOAD attackers often try to create a sense of urgency or fear to rush you into making poor decisions. Always take a moment to verify the authenticity of the caller's claims before acting. 3. Don't share personal information. Over the phone, avoid providing sensitive information like account numbers, passwords, or PINs over the phone, especially when unsolicited. Legitimate organizations rarely ask for such information this way. 4. Beware of unsolicited tech support. If someone calls you claiming to be from tech support and says your computer has been infected, it's highly likely to be a scam. Never follow instructions to download software or grant remote access to your device unless you've initiated the call to a trusted source. 5. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. By enabling 2FA on important accounts like email, banking, and social media, you add an extra layer of protection. Even if attackers gain access to your credentials, they won't be able to log in without the second factor of authentication. 6. Stay informed and educated. Regularly update yourself on the latest cyber threats, including TOAD attacks. Understanding how these scams work will help you recognize and avoid them in the future. 7. Use call blocking and spam detection. Many smartphones and telecom providers offer services that detect and block spam or fraudulent calls. Make sure you enable these features to help reduce the risk of TOAD attacks reaching you. 8. Report suspicious calls. If you receive a suspicious call, report it to the appropriate authorities, such as the FTC or your country's cybercrime reporting agency. This helps track down the scammers and protect others. Conclusion. Telephone-oriented attack delivery, TOA, is a sophisticated blend of social engineering and cyber attacks, leveraging the human factor to bypass traditional security defenses. By staying vigilant, verifying suspicious calls, and avoiding sharing sensitive information over the phone, you can protect yourself from falling victim to these types of attacks. As cybercriminals continue to evolve their tactics, awareness, and prevention remain the best defenses against TOAD and other forms of cybercrime.